conversation.
What the hell is going on?
We want to help you.
I have a confession to make.
You want to tell me about that?
And now, Loveline with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla. 92.1 KFMA, Green Valley, Tucson. Sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Yep, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Over there, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, we're happy to have Carmen Electra as our guest. Thank you. Carmen was going to come in, then she was not going to come in, and then she came in anyway, and God bless her, because she's got to be up at 5:30 tomorrow morning, right?
That's right.
Oh, my God.
Flying out of LAX on one of those 7 a.m. flights?
Yes.
Good
to
times.
Miami.
Done it many times. Always to New York, though. But
Yeah, this has got to be Delta,
same-
though. You know Delta.
Yeah, you got to be on the plane the night before.
Right.
They don't...
They shut the door, that's it.
No, but Carmen's a hot-looking female, so she can do it. Us
Well, that's right.
nappy-headed guys don't get that same courtesy extended to us. Carmen is going over there, take a few meetings, and march in the gay parade, or something like that. She'll wipe
It's an AIDS benefit.
She's going to wipe herself with the AIDS quilt and then come on back. Carmen is going to be out in the Gala Christmas issue of Playboy. This is something, by the way, I've not seen this. Is this out now?
It's out, yeah.
This is, I've graduated from a pornography standpoint. I've gone past Playboy, but I think I'm going to come back around again.
Really?
Soon. That's the way pornography works. Drew, you wouldn't understand this because
I think it mirrors your testosterone levels as you age.
No. You know what it is? You start off. If you're my age, especially, you started off with what they had. And they didn't have a lot of really good, filthy, disgusting, provocative things, you know. And then you work your way up, but then you find out, like in your early 20s, hey, they got stuff that's twice as nasty as Playboy, and you keep building. And then you get past, and then you get into, I think it goes, it's the gangbang stuff, then it goes into the stump stuff, and then the snuff films, and then eventually you want to get back in touch with your roots. And go back to the Playboy. So I'm getting to that stage now.
I'm glad you're past the snuff films.
But
Right.
the Christmas issue was always the best because it always, every year, I remember in high school when they would, these things would come out, it would tell you what the bunnies were doing all year, different projects.
A lot of great articles, right?
Yeah, they still doing that.
Yeah.
She was an extra on Saved by the Bell. And they'd show like a still shot of her in the hallway behind Screech, you know. And Carmen is on the cover of this one, looking quite nice in the big Christmas ball, right?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
That's what it is.
Where's
a Christmas
the,
ornament.
Where's the Playboy? Ah, there
Did
it
you
is.
find
It's on her right ankle there. All right, I'm going to open this. I've not seen this yet. Drew, why don't you kill some time while I masturbate? Wow, that is great. Well, you've done Playboy before, right?
Yeah, I did it about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Drew did Colt Roundup, what, 94, 95? It was about 5 years ago.
First time, yeah.
First time was you did Colt Roundup. We did the calendar in 93, 94.
Just my face.
Yeah. You ever seen any gay porn, Carmen?
No, I haven't.
It's really humiliating. It's really bad.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you think, like, Backstreet Boys are gay or something?
No,
Wait till
no.
you see a guy with this blowing another guy. That's gay.
It sounds gay.
Yeah, it's super gay.
I did some gay porn in the late 70s.
Oh, please. Got to turn that mic off during the commercials. So, Drew, talk to Carmen while I look at her naked.
I last saw you 6 months ago.
Yeah. Scary movie.
I think we crossed paths at another AIDS benefit for Macy's.
That's right.
Which is a really nice event.
Yeah, that was
This
great.
thing you're going to in Florida, is it another big event like that? Or?
Yeah, it's called the White Party, and I guess everyone dresses in white, and it's just to honor people that have passed away from AIDS, and there's a huge parade, and...
you do a lot of AIDS work?
No, this is the first time. I do a lot for cancer because my mom passed away from cancer, so usually during the Super Bowl, every year I walk in a fashion show to raise money
she
for
had breast
cancer.
cancer? What'd she have?
No, she had a brain tumor. Yeah, so it was devastating.
Hang on a second.
I'm working.
Shut up.
I just want to say I'm
We're
working.
talking serious now.
I know, but I'm trying to get an erection. You guys talk about AIDS.
Trying. What the hell's the matter with you?
Your AIDS and cancer. It's hard.
I see.
Adam, shut your mouth.
But last time we talked, you were working on the morning from the loss of your mom.
Yeah, it was really
That's still a process.
difficult. It's getting better. It's getting a lot better. I just put up this wall, and I didn't want to face it. I would almost imagine that she was still in Cincinnati, Ohio, that she was still alive, and because I was like not facing the pain that I had inside of me, I was just like, I had to have people around me all the time, and I just couldn't focus. I was just in this gray.
What year did she die?
It's been about almost 2 years now.
Drew, don't you fantasize that your mother's in Ohio somewhere? Isn't that a fantasy of yours?
People use a lot of thrill mechanisms, too, to deal with that kind of pain. When
I think I did that, too.
A lot of activity and socializing and stuff. And
Absolutely.
Sort of provocative around it.
Activity and socializing.
I don't know a nice way to say that. Like,
Staying
like
up, doing drugs, having sex.
Well,
Not you, Carmen, but some people.
Some people. Overstimulate.
Well, what you're trying to do is you don't want to sit still long enough and have enough silence.
Enough time to think about things, because then, I felt like I couldn't deal. So, I would just try to keep myself busy, stay around people, go out. And then I just one day realized that I need to spend time alone. And it was hard. I cried a lot, and I just started writing. And that really helped a lot. And so I'm doing much better. I'm just really focused on myself now. And,
Carmen, I don't want to alarm you, but you're getting close to the time when we're going to start dating. Just a little more crying and a little more alone time and a little more shutting down sexually. And it's time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because, I catch women during the dormant period. They're out painting the town. They're having sex with everybody. They're partying every night.
I see.
And then all of a sudden, they start getting in touch with their feelings. They get more emotional. The legs close. They get more somber. They start writing. They light a candle. Then I swoop in. That's when I move in.
And then the complete ice at that point.
Right, and the great part's the story about, listen, those days of threesomes and all-nighters, long gone, brother. Now here, open a book, and let's put this druid robe on. Let's burn some incense. Street lights have been on for an hour now. We're going to go to bed soon. Yeah, that's when I move in.
You in your bed and me in mine.
Are you single right now, Carmen?
Yes.
You're not seeing anybody?
Mm-mm.
Do you need a little time to
Well,
yourself?
actually, I am seeing someone. His name is Mr. P. Mr. Panasonic.
Oh,
No,
really?
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not
I
saying
used to I was called Mr. P in high school for another
really?
reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just P the word. No, not the initial.
PP.
Yes, Mr. Pan. So, are you? Have you been alone? I mean, have you been out of a relationship in your life for long periods of time ever?
No, and that was a problem. I would be in long relationships, usually, like a 4-year relationship. But when things would get bad at the end of that year, the 4th year, I would jump right into something else.
Right.
So I never really had time to myself.
So
this is the first time.
You had a boyfriend, like, let's say, in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You may have had a boyfriend from the 8th grade till now, right?
Like 9th, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people. My sister has successfully pulled that off. She had. It was 15 minutes in 1984 when she didn't have a boyfriend, and she'd have long-term ones too, but it'd just go one.
Exactly,
to the
that's what it was. It's not like I had a lot of boyfriends, but I'd be with that person from anywhere from 2 to 4 years, but then start a new one up right away.
Yeah, but you look back on your life, and it's been 15 years of solid relationships.
I wonder if you used that bullpen philosophy that you've described.
Yeah, I know you did what a lot of girls do. Well, not a lot, pardon me. All girls do, which is you're in that long-term relationship, and you start knowing it's going bad a little before the guy does. Mm-hmm. You get that inkling. It's like it's like you're trading stock, and you got an insider. You get some information.
You got a tip.
You get a tip on that stock before the stock starts dropping out.
Mm-hmm.
So you start selling off shares quietly, but you're selling them off, and you're putting your feelers out, and you're looking to see what other things on the rise or whatever. And by the time the guy realizes the thing's over, you're sort of on to something else. Not that you're necessarily with a guy that moment, although it's pretty close, and oftentimes is.
It's the same day.
But you're done. You see, this is the thing that freaks. Now, here's where guys run into problems. So you're dating, let's say, Carmen and I, let's say we're on year number 4.
Right.
All right. Carmen, we've had sex 35,000 times. Carmen is...
Oh, my God.
We're on year number 4, and Carmen has had an ass full of me since...
I beg your pardon.
What I mean is she's done with me.
Yeah.
And she's been done for 6 months.
Right.
But I don't know it.
Right. Even if she's told you haven't accepted it.
I haven't accepted. I'm not listening. I'm watching football. I'm going through the motions. So now Carmen says to me, it's over. We're breaking up. And I'm thinking, for me, I'm being blindsided. So 4 years, and now we're breaking. You just come to me one Thursday night and tell me we're breaking up? Yes, it's over with. So she goes away, and I think to myself, all right, well, 4 years. She just stumbled onto this today. I'll call her tomorrow morning and talk her out of it. Meanwhile, she's done. Yeah. She was done 6 months ago. She's in something else. Well, did you have guys try to rekindle something that was 6 months too late to rekindle?
Yeah. Yeah,
I know how
happened.
you work. I'd be a great woman. I should be the spokesman for women. Women, I should say.
You just be the assistant. You advise.
Assistant spokesperson for women. So these guys, they wouldn't know it, right?
I don't know. I think they would know, but I think that after so many years, you just really don't really truly believe that person's really going to leave.
Right.
And then a lot of times, like you're saying, your eyes open, you're kind of looking to see what's out there, and then you meet that that right person, and then you're out. It's pretty messed up, but it happens.
And the reason you're out at that particular time, I mean, the reason it went on 4 months or 5 months instead of 7 months or 9 months is because you met somebody and you feel like you're not necessarily cheating, but you know what the other person is thinking, and you feel like the time's right for a nice, smooth transition. It's like you're at a place of employment, you don't like it that much, you've lined up another job,
but
you're doing a couple interviews.
The guys also get freaked out. Then they're like, can you believe it? It's been 3 days, and she's already with another guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's the guy male perspective.
I love that Peter Brady voice you got tonight, Drew.
Oh, it's awful.
One testy has descended, the other one hasn't dropped yet.
It actually hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, this has happened to me a few times in relationships where it's like, honey, we've been broken up for 19 hours. You got a boyfriend? Where did you meet this? Did you meet him on the way home from No, I worked with the guy. I had something going on for 4 months. It just, I didn't do anything about it, but pow. Now it's official. All right, but no more of that for you.
No more. No.
You're gonna celibate or just kind of lay low
right
for a
now
few months?
I am yet.
Really?
I mean, if I meet someone, then
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Have you ever been
But
dumped?
Have I?
Yeah. No. Yeah, must be nice.
Today's Thursday.
No. Never.
But I've been cheated on, so I mean,
Right. Yeah. That's that's not dumped. That's humped. That's when it's humped somebody while they're with you. Yeah. Well, listen. Here's the problem, Carmen. You run with it too fast a crowd. You know what I mean? These rock stars, these
rock
athletes.
Stars. Ooh, what rock star?
I don't know. Fred Durst, you went out with, right?
Well, kind of for like a month.
You're gonna
no big deal.
Listen, here are the guys who cheat.
Why?
Here are the guys who cheat.
Exactly.
In this order, restaurateurs. Number 1, above athlete, above rock star. Guys who own restaurants cheat.
Chefs
constantly. Not chefs. They got to own the restaurant. Chefs like 5th on the list.
How about chefs that own? Oh.
Yes, they cheat. They cheat while they're actually on the date, not dating, but they actually go to another table and hump someone, saying they have to make a phone call. Yeah, it is restaurateurs, athletes, rock stars, celebrities, movie, and then television, regular. Network, and then it goes to cable, and eventually we're going to get to me, Drew. And then it goes chef, and then radio personality, and then surprisingly enough, horse trainer. Oh yes, a lot of people are surprised that made the list of top 10 cheating guys. All right, so Carmen, you're lying low, and you're helping to fix the AIDS quilt. How big is that AIDS quilt?
I don't know. I'll find out. I'm sure it's big.
Is there one AIDS quilt, Drew, or is there a bunch of AIDS quilts? Huh?
No.
Is there? And there's just a quilt? Do they have like a duvet cover?
It's a duvet cover, of course.
The whole bed.
Yeah, of course.
They have a fitted sheet. Have a top sheet.
Yeah, pillows.
I got the AIDS pillow. That sounds like a bad case. That'd be one you might flip over. All right. We'll hop on the phones and talk to Kane, who's 16. Kane?
Hey, Adam.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? My question is more for Dr. Drew. But first, I want to say, Carmen, you're the hottest chick on this planet.
Thank you.
And I'm jealous of Dennis Rodman, too.
Well, we're just friends now, so you don't have to be
cool.
jealous anymore.
Hey, well, Drew, today me and my girlfriend were having sex, and when I pulled out, the condom stayed in her. And I'm a little paranoid about her being pregnant.
Well, get the morning after pill right away.
Yeah, I was wondering where I could get that at.
Here's a phone number for you. It's 888.
Hold on, let me get a pen.
How'd you get the condom out?
She got it out.
Nice.
1-888 not number 2 late. 1-888 not too late.
Yeah.
And they can refer you to pharmacy or doctor in the area that will dispense it. But listen, any doctor give this to you, any emergency room. And the sooner you get it after the contact, the more effective it tends to be.
All right. And would it work if you just took like 2 of them? Like
no,
two? Would it work better?
No. It's already a sort of a double dose pill that they give you.
Hey, Adam. I was wondering if you could do some Minka. Big boob Asian queen.
I was talking. Hold on. Yes, thank you, Ken. I was talking to my buddy Zeb, who was with me at the Olympic Garden in Vegas when we ran into Minka, the #1 Asian big boob queen. Someone I'd been following for many years. Everyone has an idol. So some, Joe DiMaggio, perhaps. Maybe it's Louis Armstrong or
Sir William Osler.
For me, it's Minka, the big boob Asian queen. Do you know Minka? Have you ever?
I have no idea who that is.
You ever seen any adult films?
Yeah.
Bouncy.
I have.
Oh, you have? Mm-hmm. You ever seen this Asian gal with the huge jugs? No?
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of porno stars.
You know what's funny about me? I realize I talk about porn to people like they talk about literature to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like they go...
Or TV. Any other TV.
If you read For Whom the Bell Tolls? And I'll go, huh? And I'll go, Hemingway? And I'll go, what? And I'll go, Ernest Hemingway? Have you read Hemingway? And I'll go, No, I saw The Old Man in the Sea, part of it on Channel 13. You haven't read a Hemingway book? And they'll be like shocked. And I do the same thing. It's like, hold on. You don't know who Ron Jeremy is? No? And you don't know Randy West? No. And Minka? No. Really? Like, I'm like laughing and looking around the table, except for I then realized later I'm the one who looks like an idiot for being irate that somebody in their 30s doesn't know who Ron Jeremy is and getting outraged by. But you know Ron Jeremy is, I think. Okay, well, anyway, Minka's the #1 Asian big boob queen. I talked to my buddy Zeb, who was at the place. He has her manager's card. So we're going to get her on the show.
Okay.
And he pointed out to me last night, when I was talking to Zeb, that Minka doesn't speak much English.
Oh, is that right?
Well, she speaks as much English as I speak Minka.
It's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's endless comedy in there.
It's good radio, though. You know why men like me? Why, Minka? Because I have a big boob and I'm skinny. No other big boob queen is so skinny. I have thick skin. Yes, thick skin. My surgeon tell me my skin is thick. I hold more breast. I'm not interested in money. I don't need your money. I'm not here to get rich. I want to be on the Man Show, but I don't want your money. Put away your money. Okay, that'll be $50. I swear to Christ. $50, Minka, you don't want any money. I thought you didn't want. What am I supposed to do with compliment? Put that in gas tank? That don't get me home. I got to pay rent. Wait till she comes in here. Drew,
it'll be nuts.
She will not disappoint you. She will put that bony knee right in your groin. That's her move. She puts that knee. It's like a cattle prod right in the nuts.
Nice.
It's great. Yeah. Carmen, you really like Minka. You two, I could see you two hanging out.
Really?
Yeah, she's a dynamite.
I'll have to learn the moves. The knee move.
She's a dynamite lady.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, where are you dancing? I mean, where can we see you dance somewhere? I don't mean dance around a pole. Hold on a second, Tiffany. I was talking to someone. I bring this up every time I see Carmen, but her video that came out in 94 or
Right,
93, where she's dancing at the strip club around the poles. Like the hottest video I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
I was sitting on my bad sectional sofa in, there's Minka, thank you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We have a picture.
Yeah, what do you think?
Wow.
Yeah. She's a very, very special
I
lady.
think Carmen's in love.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting on my bad sectional sofa in La Cañada in the dump that I lived in 1994, watching that video on MTV, going insane. I couldn't. I was like hypnotized by your beauty and your moves. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the hottest videos I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah, no special
Well, I miss
effects or
dancing.
anything.
I miss dancing a lot, so.
What do you do?
I've started taking dance classes again because I was just so busy with acting that I didn't really have time for it. But I just got a deal. We haven't quite closed the deal yet, but to do a Vegas show by the same people that did Cirque du Soleil, so it should be great. And then I'll get to dance every night.
Good. Yeah, that's where you need to be. You need to be dancing.
I miss it.
What happened to Tiffany? Was I going to talk to her?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Tiffany?
Yes,
You're 20. What's up?
I was calling. I just got done having sex with my boyfriend a little bit ago, and my lips are very swollen and look like Bubba from Forrest Gump.
You mean downstairs, huh?
Yes, downstairs.
Yeah. I prefer you use one of the Cosby kids as a big lip reference. Not Bubba from Forrest Gump, but...
Like Theo?
One of the... No, not that Cosby.
guy that goes above
from the Junkyard Kids. The Fat Albert Cosby kid.
Yeah, the one that talking like him there's a blow.
Drew, please don't talk anymore. It's nauseating.
The voice thing. It should be painful to you.
All right, so what is it, Drew? What has she got down
Why
there?
did you do this to yourself until you were so irritated, inflamed?
I don't know.
How long was this slob on top of you?
I don't know. How long do you think?
Too long.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking him?
Yeah.
She said, tell him I didn't mean, I meant slob in a good way. I mean,
No, how long
sexy, hot
were we-
slob.
How long were we doing it?
Oh.
35 minutes about?
35 minutes.
That's enough to irritate you, right?
Yeah.
Is this the first time you guys been together?
No.
Does anybody have any herpes or anything like that?
No.
Yeah, he irritated you. Yeah, tell him to cut it down. He's throwing the curve off for everyone. 35 minutes is 9.5 pumps for me, by the way. I did the math. Do about one every 7.
You nap in between.
Do it about 6 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, but, no, that's like 4.5. Yeah, no, excuse me, 11.5
Wow.
pumps for me. Yeah, 35 minutes. Not bad, huh?
Impressive.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Yeah?
Well, it's kind of related to this one. For the past week, it's been kind of burning before this. About 2 weeks. And then...
Maybe you had a yeast infection or a vaginitis that now that you've sort of stirred things up has gotten a lot worse.
Okay.
I mean, if the lining of the vagina lips are irritated from an infection and you have sex, it will get worse.
The more I think about the women's anatomy, I mean, the more I do this show, the more I realize they just weren't supposed to have sex. They really weren't. Women were here to perform oral sex and then have intercourse like twice a year. Really, because every time a penis gets down there, it throws everything off.
Think about through human history what that would have meant. I mean, first of all, STDs were fatal.
Oh, yeah.
And you would get a urinary tract infection could have been fatal. Could cause kidney. I mean, there was a time when sex was risky.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Why aren't there more? Why are there more women than men on the planet? Seems like there should be more. Well, I guess men die in wars and things.
Men died in wars, but women routinely died in childbirth, like 20%.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, it seemed like.
That's why it became known. That women became known as the frail or the
weaker
sex because they died.
Right. Yeah. When did they become the dumber sex, Drew? When did that come into play? No,
I'll be right back.
But hold on a second. Drew? Why aren't there less women? If they're all dying off of childbirth and of a yeast infection, put one in the ground.
In nature, that would happen. It doesn't happen in modern society.
I know, but why not? Why not a million years ago? How come there's more women than men?
There weren't more women then.
There weren't?
Now there are.
How do you know there weren't back then? You don't know.
I don't know, but I imagine there weren't. I mean,
how do you know?
I don't know. Well, I'll look it up.
Would you? I've never looked into this, but would you assume it's the same as it is now?
No, I wouldn't.
500 years ago?
No.
Or would you assume there was one point in history where it was 65% men?
There's so
know
many,
what I mean?
So many variables go into that.
All right.
Look into it.
All right. What is it? Is it like 51-49 now?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. You don't know again, do you, Drew?
Sure, yeah.
Drew, go blow something.
Nothing's going to come out.
How about hawking something? You can't hawk anything?
I'm going to sneeze now, so.
You sneeze something?
Yeah,
do that rocket thing where you close the one nostril and blast the snot out of the other side.
You guys do all over the John at the Man Show.
We don't. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't me. All right, Carmen Electra is our guest tonight. She is can currently be found out on the newsstands on the big Chris Magala issue of Playboy.
Chris Magala?
What did I say, Christmas? I had a few beers with dinner tonight. I'm not ashamed to say that. You can't articulate yourself any better than that. All right, but it's not fair though. I got to carry this whole goddamn show every night. Drew's over there eating popcorn and hawking phlegm. I'm pulling the whole goddamn show. All right, we'll be back. Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Carmen Electra is our guest tonight. The great Jimmy Kimmel will be in here Sunday night. The Emmy Award-winning Jimmy Kimmel, partner from The Man Show.
Dr. Drew's a born solid physician.
That's right. That's a nice Adam Carolla impersonation. Lord knows he should know. And you can find him on the Fox NFL Roundup in the morning. You ever watch him on that? Very funny. Very talented. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, sports. It's for straight guys.
Yeah.
Primus is going to be in here next week, and also someone from Dungeons and Dragons, which is a new movie I've been seeing billboards all over the place for, and Natalie Rattano will be in here from VIP. I cursed that VIP when it came out, and it's still going strong. I'll tell you, Carmen,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't given this speech in a while, but Hollywood producers and movie producers and types like this should line up to get the Carolla curse, because every goddamn show I've cursed has gone on for at least 6 years and
Really?
been completely lucrative. Every time there's some show or some celebrity or somebody, I try to put a pox on because I can't stand them, or I think it's a bad idea, or I think it's like I'll label something as everything that's wrong with television, and this is why I can't do this, and that these people are getting in my way. But pow, 10 years later and $10 billion later, everyone gets a jet plane, and then it goes into syndication. It's wildly successful. So everyone should be so lucky as to get the Carolla curse. You want the Carolla curse?
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah, but see, that's no.
I can't be here when you do it, right?
You can't ask for the Carolla curse because then I mean it. I won't mean it with you.
Okay.
I have to mean it. It has to be organic.
You have to do something very lame.
You got to cross me.
Yes.
Okay.
Could you do that?
I could do that.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do that.
Oh,
I can't do
that's what
it.
I like. Are you vaguely attracted to me?
I'm very attracted to you.
Oh,
No.
That's just like giving her a credit.
So you should have pulled very. If you'd want sorta, we could have bought into that. I think we could have bought that. I'm a bad boy, let me tell you.
Really?
Oh yeah. When I'm not napping, I'm flying
I'm
my
over
model.
bad boys.
I fly this model airplane. So it's pretty rough sport. Pretty fast crowd over there at the Hanson Dam about 2:00 on a Wednesday. Oh yes.
In Van Nuys.
In Van Nuys, yeah, run with a pretty fast crowd. A lot of guys, some of the guys over there knocked off work early, didn't tell their boss. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of guy.
High risk.
Devil may care kind of guy. Let it ride. That's what I say. I'm the kind of guy be flying his model airplane, They'll say, land, you're low on fuel. No, I'm going around one more time. That's the kind of guy I am. It's dangerous. People try to caution me. I don't listen.
Your deodorant, 110% effective.
I use 110% deodorant. I sometimes, if I'm getting in my car and I'm just going down to the market down on the corner, just right in the little Beechwood area there, I don't put my belt on until I'm out of the garage.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's a fast life. I'm not going to kid you. I mean, if you're slowing down, I may take 2 naps in a day sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down for that.
You really?
Yeah.
Do you
I
like the
that.
nap?
No, I can't sleep during the day.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I try to nap, but,
Yeah.
I've too many things to do.
You're turning me off, man. Stop it. Shh, don't say a word. Brian?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, you're 15. What's up?
Yeah, like all those inbreed guys that kind of call your show sometimes?
What guys?
Inbreeds?
Yeah, inbreeds. Yeah, that's the only. What do you mean? That's the only people who call the show.
Yeah. You guys should get the Deliverance theme song. Have you ever heard that?
At the dueling banjos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Anderson, see if he can find that one.
Yeah, you should get that.
Anderson, check the Lycus archives. He probably has that on cart. Yeah, see if we can find that one. It'd be good on the show. Be a nice addition to the show, right?
Give me a few minutes, I'll find it.
Yeah, give you a few minutes. I give you a few minutes, turns into a few days. Go get it now. All right.
Sorry, I'm still looking.
All right. Well, when we find it, we'll play it for you, Brian.
All right, thanks. All right, and then my question is, this is for you, Adam.
Yeah.
I want to be an actor when I grew up, and I want to know how you started your career.
I besides going blowing producers, I was working as a boxing instructor in Pasadena, a place called Bodies in Motion. I trained Jimmy Kimmel, who was doing the morning show out here in L.A. on K-Rock, to box. He thought I was funny. He let me do some things on the radio, and now look at me. I'm a millionaire.
Then I
literally a millionaire.
Then I discovered him.
Drew discovered me.
No credit, I'll have you know.
No. Drew, let's get a Mark's a lot board. You write down what you want to say, and I'll read it to everyone. It's very disturbing, your voice
it's
tonight.
Painful, I'm telling you.
Yeah, then what? Then Drew decided I should be on the Loveline TV show.
Right.
And the rest is history. Although no one else tells the story that way. No one gives you credit for discovering me for Loveline.
I can tell you that I can show you where I was standing when I thought of you.
Right.
What happened to that show? Is that still on? Or?
No.
You know,
I blame Drew. He got me on it.
I was. It is playing apparently. I was just
it is.
over at the VH1. They were saying they play it still.
No, it's on. I don't know, syndication or something.
All right, thanks, guys. You guys are great. You gave great advice.
All right, well, yeah. So it's important to start boxing now if you want to get into. I'm
kind of a pussy.
Winning a show business. That's all right. You can get beat up. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
My brother's friends beat on me to get me tough, but
he did what to you?
No, my brother's friends. They get me to. They beat on me to get me tough. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. That'll work out emotionally. All right.
All right, thanks.
All right, Brian. There you go. Good times. All right. But Carmen, seriously, is I'm not your type, right? I mean, you don't have any attraction to me, do you? See, there are women who are attracted to me, you know.
No way.
Yeah. No, there's this one chick, I think she's in Indiana. I can't remember.
She has one tooth.
She had one tooth.
Minka seemed to have been India.
Yeah, I think she wanted my money.
She wanted to be on the Man Show.
And she wanted to be on the Man Show, but nothing here, huh, Carmen? No?
She's pretty.
Yeah, she is. There's nothing wrong with her. I know.
She'll go out with you.
Yeah, her hair. Carmen's trying to pawn me off on Minka. I'm just curious, you know. I'm just, you know, don't guys sort of wonder about that? If there's an attractive woman who's sort of a sex symbol in the media, a little bit of an icon out there, aren't most guys curious what that woman would think of them? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's not only fantasizing getting in bed with them and dating them, but they kind of want to know what they thought of them.
Didn't you tell me once you had a theory about your sort of set points?
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to remember what that was.
Well, why don't you think that out? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let's say if Carmen were attracted to you, then that puts you in that game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is what I want to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Drew. Now stop talking. Here's what I need from you, Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to step up. You see what I'm saying? Into the next plateau of woman. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And you could do that for me. Because here's how it works. Here's how women work. Men don't work this way. Women work this way. If you and I become an item, and we're seen around town a little bit, then you're the caliber of woman I date. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then we can break up. Fine, no problem. Couple years.
You attract more women.
6 years, boom, break up. You know, we'll break up. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we wouldn't really be going out. Just people think we're going out. You understand? It's important for people to think that. You'll have to sign something that states that. But we'll be going out, and just do it for like 6 months. Then we break up. Then I get to go out with people as good looking as you. You see what I mean?
I see what
because
you're saying.
we went out together, and that's the kind of woman I go out with. It's kind of like
I see.
once it's like you work your way up in cars. You know what I'm saying? And once you get to a nice car, you can't slide down and drive some granola or Granada or some Vega or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you drive something else.
You got to drive something that's either on the same level or you may even step up. This is what you've been seen in. This is the way it works. This is the same thing except for I will be given my next car. See, women see who guys are dating and then date that guy. You see it all the time. Really super ugly, funky-looking dudes who went out with Julia Roberts for 6 months. Pow! Now they got themselves another model. When they're screwed up, weird-looking guys. How do you explain it? It's that they went out with a hot chick and other girls saw that.
Right.
That's what you're going to be my...
So what level are you at right now?
You're going to be my Julia Roberts. I'm moving up.
You're moving up.
I was seen around with the girl who played Small Wonder. Remember that series? The robot chick? I'm down around that level now.
Really?
Yeah, she's older. She put on a little weight. Okay. Skin's not as nice as it was when she was 9.
It's been tough since Mom's Mabley passed on.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm looking to step up. And you could do that for me. Do you see what I'm saying? It's
Well,
no big
I
deal.
think that, what's her name?
Minka.
Minka's a step up.
Minka be I'd be moving more sideways with Minka in a strange direction. We wouldn't even have to have sex that often. No, you know what I mean? We wouldn't need to have sex. We'd just be seen around. You understand what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
You think about that. Oh, yes. Drew, you know I'm right with this.
I believe you're right. Well, yeah, women have this some sort of group mentality.
Lyle Lovett can go out with Julia Roberts for a year, and now Lyle Lovett gets to date Julia Roberts caliber women. And you women are just nutty enough to buy into that retarded theory. Now, if a guy sees that, when a guy sees, James Brolin going out with Barbara Streisand, we're like, he's nuts. What an idiot. No, and that don't mean nothing for us. I mean, Barbara's stock did not go up 1 inch. Right? But we're geniuses. All right, Carmen Electra is here. We're going to work on it. I'm going to draft something up during the break, and we'll come back after this. Yep, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Carmen, I was explaining the pros and cons of being a man and a woman to Carmen Electra during the break.
Let's see if we get through some calls.
Huh?
We're trying to get through some phone calls.
Are you that unattracted to me?
I'm trying to save her from this. Let's get some phone calls going.
Well, back to the point.
Why do you punish yourself, Adam?
I don't know. Why do I do that? It's like a tooth that hurts, but you keep
could actually
playing with it with your tongue.
You could drop a document and make a proposal to her about making it seem like you were dating or something.
I'm so shocked that,
Somebody's not attracted to you?
No, I would assume that Carmen's not attracted to me, but not in the negative.
Oh, no, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not a negative.
You're saying you're in the negative, unattracted to me?
No, she's not in the negative.
Okay.
And what do you mean in the negative?
Luke unattracted to me. Medium unattracted to me. You know what I mean?
Vomit.
Like, there's certain guys where you go, like, you bring up the guy's name and you go, one of your girlfriends goes, would you do it with Larry Higginstaller? And you go, oh, no. Oh, my God, no.
Right.
No.
Like Jimmy Walker.
Yeah,
right.
Texas Ranger. Yeah, Jimmy Walker. Yeah. Imagine Jimmy. No. But, like, I'm one
Rerun.
of the... I'm like the one no guy. No. But not, no,
not like, ooh, yuck, not that.
Not with all the sound effects. Just the one no, right?
No, not, oh, God, no.
Yeah, please, Lord, no. Yeah, I might get like just a quick ooh, no. Ooh, no. Right?
No, I'm sure girls are very attracted to you.
Right.
I'm sure they are.
It never gets old, Drew. It really doesn't. Gabriel?
Gabrielle.
I mean, Gabrielle, yeah.
Okay.
All right, baby. You're 23?
whatever.
Yeah, I'm smarting over here, so let's just get through this.
First of all, before I ask my question, I just wanted to say, Carmen, God bless you, because I didn't know that your mom had died of cancer. I am a cancer survivor. I just survived it recently. So.
What'd you have?
I had sarcoma. I called a few weeks ago.
I remember.
What's that?
It's soft tissue
really
cancer.
rare. It's like a tumor. It's like a tumor in the fatty parts of the body. It's like on the arms and legs and stomach. That's where they are, and they mostly happen in people in their 20s. And
really? So young?
Yeah, 20s or
older. Well,
60
not older.
and 70.
Yeah, so there's two peaks in this one.
Yeah, it's either there or there. It's not, it's rare, but it's rare enough that people don't know about it, but it's enough to where it kills just as many people every day, just like any other cancer does. But anyways, the reason I waited all week to purposely call, because Carmen is such a strong, she's so dependent, she's so...
She almost made me cry, too. I really feel.
She's so strong. I mean...
Oh, she's strong, yeah.
I mean, what I'm saying is that she's so, confident in herself. And so the reason I called is to purposely call, because all of my life, I live in Dallas, where there's, nothing but beautiful women. And all my life I've been told that I was, very attractive and everything, but... my whole entire life, I've been just shut down by guys. Ever since I was little, so as far as I can remember. I'm this old. I've never had a boyfriend ever in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah.
Who told you you're attractive? Your grandmother?
No. That's...
Well, Adam's available.
Yeah. You wouldn't know where. No one finds me attractive. Oh, she may be one of the other girls you are sure find me attractive. Somebody out there, right?
Adam's pretty attractive, I think.
Yeah, thanks, baby.
You're welcome. But anyways, what I was
but you're not going to help me. You understand?
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? I need Carmen. I got to elevate my game a little here.
No.
Carmen Caliber.
Yeah, nothing is wrong with you, but people don't know who I'm talking about. He went out with Carmen Electra. He can't go out with you. You're not good looking enough. You got to be better looking than Carmen Electra. Gabrielle, no one knows that. See what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
Gabrielle, what is the question exactly?
So what my question is, how do my self-esteem, how do I build that as far as anything goes? Because I've got confidence as far as I'm smart, I'm a learned woman, I'm very talented. I've been told that I was talented. I know that I am. So my question is, how do I build on that? I mean, I heard that there's I've been told by guys that there's women that they think are scary, and they don't want to approach. So am I that sort of a woman, or am I?
Yeah, a little bit.
No.
A little. Well, you're doing something.
You're doing something.
You're freaking guys out a little bit. You know what you got to do? You got to have a wine cooler and just be quiet. Just bat your eyelashes a little. Just sit around. God, listen, a guy will approach an attractive woman or even an unattractive woman.
Because, I always thought, for a long time, during my teen years, I really thought I was ugly. And so, obviously, I'm not.
But here's the deal. You ever go out on dates?
No.
And nobody ever asks you out?
No.
And you have a job?
I had to quit it for my chemo stuff,
right.
but I'm about to start it back.
Why don't you ask somebody out yourself?
Well, because I've tried that, but then they always shut me down, so... or they always have a girlfriend, or they're gay, or something.
Well, then you're going to the wrong guys. I'm telling you, you have anything you're interested in?
Yeah.
What's that?
I see.
Music and theater, that's my sort of thing. But, of course, I'm gay men on the side, so that doesn't really help.
Well, you start getting into heavy metal and porn theater, and you'll start hanging around straight guys. I'm trying to make lemonade out of lemons here. Hi, Gabrielle. Listen, there's no advice other than just get out and start living your life and stop questioning yourself all the time.
Building esteem is having a very connected base with people that really care about you. It's a place to fall back on, a place to define yourself and really get nourishment emotionally, and then to go out and swing away. Make some tries.
And listen, everyone feels insecure at one time or another, but they don't voice it all the time. You just keep quiet. People assume you're confident. People assume you're smart. People assume you're deep. People assume you're intelligent. Assume all sorts of horrible lies about you. If you
I hear it all the time. People always say, God, you were in Playboy, or you did this or that. You must be so confident. You can do this and that. And you're still human, It doesn't matter. I'm just as insecure as, anybody else.
Right. Not so insecure as you find me attractive, but insecure as anybody else. Let's see. All right. Nicole?
Yeah.
You understand we wouldn't have to have a lot of...
Okay, Nicole, go right to it. What's up?
You're 18.
Yeah. I had a question. Last night we had a foursome. Like, it was one guy at a time because I don't prefer oral done to me or like to do it to guys. But whenever...
Wait a minute. You like to do it to guys?
No, I don't. I will do it back as a favor if they do it to me first.
I see. You will have an occasional foursome, but you're no hoe.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
She doesn't like oral sex, which is it.
Yeah. Why, did someone force oral sex on you?
No, I just don't like it. I don't know.
And how do you handle you and three guys?
Yeah, I just one after the other. Nothing.
I see. Oh, yeah. Drew, you've done
Nothing
that.
big.
Yeah. I see. So they tap out.
Yeah.
And what, how do you accommodate that without the oral sex part? I mean, didn't that sort of play into it?
No, they just seem to get off on each other, watching each other, like, do me.
I see. You're 18 years old.
Yeah.
What horrible parents you must have had.
No, they're both working. They're both, both nice,
Something happened.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
Nothing happened. It was just,
Huh?
I don't know. I don't knock it until I try it.
You don't knock until you try it.
Exactly.
No, what about other things, like eating batteries and things like that?
Chewing light bulbs.
Yeah, something you might want to look into doing, or you couldn't just sort of tell from advance it may not be great behavior?
No, I won't say anything bad about eating batteries, but I know I won't do it until,
Right, but you won't knock it. You won't take a stance against it. What about kids eating batteries? Is that something you'd want to stand on?
Kids eating batteries?
No, okay.
Let's talk more to her.
She is a genius. All right, hold on, Nicole.
Okay.
Nicole?
Yeah.
We're going to be gone for about 5 minutes. We're taking a break.
All right.
So if you're going to have sex with a guy, you do it now, so you can be finished by the time we get back, okay?
All right.
Because we're going to get back with you.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna open her up like a can of corn. I'll get to the bottom of this, Nicole. Corn. I will get to the bottom of her. Believe me, parents together, love her very much. Nope, not going for that. I'm ready to start betting here. All right, Carmen Electra, we have to let go because Carmen has to get up at 3 in the morning. And she's driving to Florida tomorrow.
Driving, yeah.
Yeah. All right, not trying to me at all. Nothing. Nothing. I think I got a sense of humor. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that's great. It's very important.
It's like I stepped on a landmine or something. It's like, he's funny, but it's painful to look at.
I'm so sorry for you.
All right.
It gets the sympathy.
All right, everyone go out and get that issue, the Gala Christmas issue of Playboy, out on the newsstands now. And you can pick up the Mad magazine that me and Jimmy are in, by the way, too, which is probably out there, too. Carmen, thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you.
We know it was a hassle.
No, it was fine.
We appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, we'll be back. Hey, Loveline. I'm Adam. That is Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Carmen Electra has left the building. And turns out Engineer Anderson was wrong last night when he was arguing with me about Eminem calling the show at some point. Apparently, I was right and he was wrong. So chalk went up for the big ace man. He did call in. I guess he wasn't scheduled to call in. I don't even know where he got the hotline number, but he called in about a year ago or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we've finished that business, let's talk to Nicole, who's 18. Nicole had a foursome recently.
It was really a train, really, is what that was, right?
Yeah. Hey, Nicole?
Yeah?
You had your Can you turn your radio down?
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
And you had 3 guys and you, right?
Yeah.
But nothing...
No, it's actually a fivesome then. 4 guys and me.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, that's different. Okay, so you had the 4 guys and you.
Yeah.
And... but not all at the same time. They sort of took turns.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, how does it work? Does each guy finish, or do they take another lap and finish, or how does that work?
They finish, and then they watch me get off with other guys, and then they go again if they want.
Yeah. Here's, you know how I'd be, like, if I was, like, first in that line, I'd be like, listen, baby, I'm going to give it to you all night. All night. I'm going to fish on you. Then I'm going to watch these other 4 dudes pork you. Then I'm going to come back and give you a second helping 11. When I'm done with that, I'll give you... Where are my pants? Whose pants are these? I'm going to borrow these pants. I just use this. I'm just going to put this lampshade on like a Jetson skirt and just a Trudy Jetson type skirt. I'll be down in my room. I'll be back. No, I'll be back. No. I can party. I want to get the laundry. You know what happens in the laundry when you let it sit in the washing machine too long? It goes mildewy. You put that in the dryer, and then don't worry, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how do they... Well, I guess these guys are... How old are these guys?
They're 18 and 19.
I see. Well, then maybe they got a second round. So how did it work? Did the first guy got on you, right?
Yeah.
What position?
At first he was like on top of me, then doggy style, and then anal.
Oh, anal.
Yeah.
Nice. I got a... call me old-fashioned, but I got a little... There's a little Carolla rule about going after anal. My grandfather sat me down one day. Son, after the cornholing is done, there's no seconds on that one. You don't step in after that, man. You gotta know when to hold up. So the guy, doggy, anal, the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Then he has his orgasm.
Yeah.
Then is he wearing a condom?
Of course, all of them have.
Oh yeah, okay.
The whole stack of them.
Absolutely. Then the next guy comes in, and he goes same ritual.
Yeah, only one guy does anal though. That he's the only one into it.
I see. And then and I'd put him last in line. Wouldn't put him at the front. Well, that's me. When I pull a train, I put the anal as the caboose.
It's part of that Carolla ethic, yeah.
Another Carollaism.
I see.
So then the last guy finishes.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And are you taking a little break in between, or is it just...
Sometimes it depends on me if I want to or not, if I get bored.
I see. You get bored with the intercourse or the anal, or...
No, just repetition. Like same guy doing the same thing over and over again, then not getting off on, like not orgasming on it. Then I get bored. I tell him get up.
Yeah. Right. Take a little break.
Yeah.
And then now would the first guy then come around again?
Oh, when we go back to it, it doesn't matter the order. Just whoever's there.
Oh yeah. Once you get started again, but wouldn't you tap same place in line? I would dibs that or tap it. You know, I tap same place. You know what I mean?
I can shotgun.
Last thing I want is the anal guy taking cuts. you know, it's like when the ass master slides in front of you again. It's like, oh, geez, let me guess. More anal, Frank? For Christ's sake, get to the back of the line. All right, so all four guys have sex.
Yeah.
Do any of them have more than one orgasm?
Yeah, there's one guy. He doesn't get sex much often. He told me I was his second, so he went twice and wanted to go a third time, but I wanted to go home.
I see. You told him not that kind of girl.
Yeah, I told him next time.
Right. All right, and these guys, how do you know these guys?
Well, they live downstairs from me in the dorm.
The dorm?
Yeah.
And junior college has a dorm now?
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
What's that?
You go to a junior college?
Oh, no, I go to university, Dominguez Hills.
Oh, that's a junior college.
No, it's not.
That was a 4-year junior college. Yeah. And is there, and these are guys you just met in the dorm?
Yeah.
Do you like any of them?
No, not like relationship-wise, no.
No.
Were you doing drugs while you did this?
No. Totally sober.
How did you arrange this? Were you at a party or something?
Just messing around, and they actually took me serious, and I was all whatever, you know. And
have you done this a few times?
No, this is my first fivesome, whatever it's called, yeah.
I see. And did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was cool.
You think you're going to plan on doing it some more?
This is our second time, but this time I had queefs when I was doing it, like...
A lot of air passing?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, see, is that someone... That could be the anal guy's air. Whose air is that?
I don't know. It's like whenever I turn over or something or get up, like stand up, and it goes...
The guys start laughing, or...?
No, they like don't even pay attention to it.
This reminds me, like when that guy James called about having sex with his dog. His question wasn't about the sex with the dog. It was about why people freak out when he tells them what he's into.
Well, I think
this is the same kind of thing. It's like, I'm calling about the queef. Get to it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's say, hey, wait a minute. There's a much more serious issue here.
Yeah, he had a Malamute that queefed, I think it was. Yeah, so what do you look like?
What do I look like? I'm what I call a Blexican, half black, half Mexican, about 5'4", 145. You know.
Hey, sturdy. You attractive?
I don't know. I don't judge myself. I don't like conceited people, so I don't judge myself.
Well, you do what I do. You announce that you're very hot, and then you get turned down by Carmen Electra. All right, so Nicole.
Yeah.
Or Blexican. It's a Spider-Man villain. Plexicana.
Black.
So you say your parents are together.
Yeah, they're still together.
And what's your dad do for a living?
He's a mechanic.
Fantastic. Working around metal a lot.
Well, that's what he likes, so figure whatever.
I see.
As long as he's bringing in the money for
He do any drinking?
Does he?
Yeah.
No. He doesn't. They're both straight edge.
Straight edge. Why? Did they have a problem at some point?
Do they have a problem?
Yeah.
No problems.
They never quit drinking.
They only drink on occasions, like parties when friends are over. Nothing like no alcohol.
And when did you lose your virginity?
15.
Yeah, how old was the guy?
16.
16. Nothing before that?
No.
No, never fooled around?
No. Oh, yeah, nothing.
But nothing real?
No.
Nothing you'd count? No babysitters get a hold of you? Nothing like that? No uncles?
Nope, none of that.
All right, what about Dad? He give you a little whooping every once in a while?
When I did bad stuff.
Yeah, that's what this is.
That's what Drew was doing. Drew was doing a hand gesture for that all the time.
No, it was nothing like big. Just let's see. The only times I can remember being like.
Nicole, if he ever struck you with an object, that is big.
Well, she didn't say an object. What did he use? His belt?
No, it was just like pushing, not like strong push, but because I would talk back to him and just like to get me off, he would just like push me like on a couch or something, but nothing like strong.
Yeah. Why are we talking back to him?
Because I don't like to be yelled at.
Why was he yelling at you?
Because I got caught sneaking in when I got caught sneaking out, but coming back in.
Yeah, so, what's your mom do for a living?
She's a social worker.
Oh boy. Well, it stays close to home. So Nicole, it doesn't. This behavior doesn't bother you at all. Doesn't seem strange to you.
No.
Not peculiar.
Were you adopted?
No, those are my biological parents.
The biological parents still together.
Yeah.
No physical abuse.
No.
No mental abuse.
Nope.
Never told you you're fat or ugly or anything stupid.
No verbal abuse. No verbal abuse either.
No verbal abuse. They came from a loving home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You haven't ever been admitted to a psychiatric hospital?
No.
No.
You taking medication?
Nope.
No medication?
And you have no drug history yourself?
Nope.
No, nothing. No substance for you?
No. I just do a little drinking, like on occasions, but every night I have sex, I'm sober.
Right. All right. Well, this is something you're into.
Yeah.
All right. You seem a little angry, though. Yeah, are you angry with guys?
Am I angry with them?
Yeah, do you like guys?
Yeah, I like them, but I don't ever want to get married or have kids because I can barely control myself, so.
What do you mean?
Like, just whatever I want to do, I want to do it. Like, I'm not going to let anything stand in my way.
Right.
Whatever it is, so I don't want to have a kid go against me on that.
Well, but I'm the same way. Whether it's napping or jacking off, nothing's going to stop me. I'm my own man. All right, Nicole.
But I wanted to know, is the queefing normal?
Yes. When you have 14 lineal feet of schlong inside you inside of 20 minutes, I'm sure a queef or two is going to come out.
Okay.
All right, Nicole.
Thank you.
Happy humping, baby.
Good night.
Take care of yourself.
That defiance is still something missing there.
Yes. Now I know everyone. This drives everyone insane who listens to this show, and they accuse Drew and I of going on witch hunts all the time with this kind of stuff. But Drew, we tune into people's tone all the time, and there's a certain calculated, icy, slightly angry, a little hostile, defiant thing. And anytime you talk to a woman and she says, "I'm never getting married and I'm never having kids," it's hard to imagine that she came from a good place. Because women, even when they come from a bad place, want to get married and have kids. Right. And a woman who doesn't ever want to have kids and doesn't ever want to get married is usually missing a little part that women have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would have said either physical abuse or like serious abandonment in early childhood, like profound abandonment.
Dad's a mechanic. Yeah, I could dig something up. Mike?
Hello?
He's 16. What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello. What's up, goofball?
Oh, not much. I just had a question for Adam.
Hurry.
Well, my mom, about a week ago, walked in on me and another man having sex.
Mm-hmm.
And
How old was the man?
19.
Yeah.
You're 16?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well,
all right.
Yeah.
Listen, Mike, hang on for, what have you been on hold for, 80 minutes? I'm going to give it another 15. We'll get back to you. You got a bad phone line, and you're having difficulty stringing together a sentence.
Yeah.
Well,
that's absurd.
everyone, just tell your goddamn story. Thank you. We spent way too long on our last call. I was sure we could get something out of her. Shannon?
Hi. Before my period, like a week or two before, I started having really bad, severe cramps. And then it just happens anytime. I get dizzy when I'm laying down in bed. And it doesn't go away for like 5 minutes. And I was wondering if you can tell me what's wrong or something.
And that's during the periods of bad cramp?
It's not during, it's like...
Are you bleeding at that point, or is it before your period?
It's, the dizziness or the cramps?
Hold on a second. Let me talk to Drew. What is it, son and daughter of Tard Night?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Yeah.
Ask your question. And Drew, please, clear that voice out, would you? Come on.
It won't.
Come on.
I would do anything. Believe me, it's pain. It hurts.
It hurts?
Oh.
What about when I do, does that hurt?
No.
What about when I do this?
Hurts me.
I see. All right, let's get Shannon. Shannon.
Yeah.
Here we go, baby.
Are you dizzy when you're bleeding?
Not really.
The dizziness is before you bleed.
It's anytime.
Hey.
When I'm in bed.
The dizziness is before you start bleeding.
Yeah.
Before the period.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Does it
Einstein.
occur when you turn over in bed?
No, it's just when I'm laying straight in bed.
All of a sudden you'll get dizziness.
Yeah.
Does the room move?
Kind of.
Yeah, you should see your doctor about that. That's not a typical symptom of that kind of premenstrual syndrome. If you usually vertigo or positional vertigo is what it's called, is worse when you like roll over in bed or turn over in bed or lay down in bed. And that's often a middle ear problem, but this sort of spontaneous dizziness needs to be evaluated.
All right. You ready to rock here?
Yeah.
George?
Hello?
Oh, boy. What's up there, buddy? 17. Here we go.
Yeah, I was staying at my friend's house recently, and his mother came on to me, and we had sex.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe this.
What is the question?
That's absurd. How should I tell him?
Why would you tell him?
Well, it's because it's my best friend.
Oh, you're so high, Mike. Like you're going to tell,
George.
George. Mike's high, too. George, you're going to tell your best friend that you banged his mom?
Think about it. That wouldn't be a really good idea.
No. That's why it's a bad, bogus call.
Right. That's whenever we get a bogus call about banging someone's mom.
We got to have you got to have motivation. You understand? You'd have no motivation. You wouldn't tell her in a million years. You wouldn't tell him about this if your life depended on it.
Anti-motivation.
You understand? That's why you wouldn't call this show and ask what to do. You understand, George?
Yeah.
All right, so you got to do better next time, right?
All right,
but we thank you for calling in anyway.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. I'd say the number one bogus call on this show is I banged my best friend's mom.
Yeah. Well, how do I tell him?
How do I tell him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Dude, you need a question.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I tell him? Everyone just close your eyes, picture your best friend in high school, and then picture having sex with his mom. How do you tell him? How don't you tell him? That's the question. I want to get back to Mike real quick. Mike?
Hello?
All right.
Okay, a week ago, I was in my room having sex with a man, and my mom walked in, and...
Who was the man?
It's a guy that I met at a gay club.
How did this happen?
Well, he came over to my house, and we were just hanging out, and
You're 16?
Yeah.
It's your house?
Uh-huh.
Your parents' house, right?
Yes.
Didn't you assume your parents might walk in?
No, I didn't. I thought they'd leave me alone.
You figured they'd leave you alone? Why, you went cruising at the gay club?
Well, they didn't know I was at the gay club.
I see. You figured what time was this?
Well, this is the next day.
What time? Wait, you mean the next morning?
Yeah.
You're having sex, he slept over?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't think your parents would notice that somebody was sleeping in your room?
Well, it's a guy. They didn't think anything of it.
A 19-year-old guy?
Well, most of my friends are older, so...
What was the guy's name?
Damien.
And so you thought they...
What was the name of the club?
Z Club. It's in Portland.
All right. So you went out to a club. What night was this?
This was last week, Saturday night.
Saturday night, you go to a club, you pick up a guy. You go home with the guy. What time?
Probably around 8 in the morning.
You're out all night at the club?
Yeah, and I came home at 8, and he was at my house, and we were hanging out, and I started giving myself oral, and...
Hold on. First off, if you can give yourself oral, why are you leaving the house? You know what I mean?
Well...
You got your own gay partner. You see him in the mirror every morning when you shave. You gave yourself oral?
And we just started getting into it.
Hold on a second. Hey, Mike? You answering is not yes. I want to hear affirmative or negative.
Well, he just said basically a pig flies out of his ass.
Yeah, pig flies out. So pig flies out.
Yeah.
Mike, you were blowing yourself.
Yes.
What? No. I want you to say affirmative. You were performing oral on yourself?
Yes.
I want you to say affirmative.
Affirmative.
Hold on. You were performing oral on yourself. Is this true?
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Yes, okay. So, and he, the 19-year-old you pick up at the club, was watching you perform oral on yourself?
Exactly.
Affirmative.
And Mom walked in.
While you were performing oral on yourself, oral on yourself, and he was watching? Affirmative. Yes.
Hi, Mommy, I'm gay.
And what was he wearing? Was he dressed?
He was partially dressed.
Was he playing with himself?
Yeah.
I see. Hold on a second, Drew, this is why when I have children, I'm going to keep a cyanide capsule, and I'm going to keep it in my left cheek. And I'm going to let it float around in my left cheek, all right?
I'm with you on this.
And then each and every time I go to my son or daughter's bedroom door, I'm going to take my tongue, and I'm going to take the cyanide capsule, and I'm going to put it between my rear molars.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to put them right in between there. And if I open the door, and I see him blowing himself, and some guy in a leather vest with his pants around his ankles, diddling himself, I chomp down. I don't even say one word. I don't have time to say what the... Like, before what the hell comes out, I get the what the how. I fall right on the ground.
Yeah.
Gone. Instantaneous. That's what I'm going to do. If I walk in and I see my daughter pulling a train and Big Al, the anal man, lubing up for round 2, pow! Right down on that cyanide capsule. You hear me?
I got you. I'm with you.
You got to get one of those.
No kidding.
You got triplets. You need 3. Each time you open that door, you see him performing oral sex on himself. Well, Drew, what's worse, your son performing oral sex on himself or a guy picked up that night?
It's all bad.
I know, which is worse? Is it more bizarre and macabre to see him doing himself in a way?
I think it is. Doing himself with the guy standing there jacking off is pretty weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like, is he gay? Oh, I wish. I wish. All right. Mike?
Yeah.
That is so did she freak?
She definitely freaked.
Yeah, what did she do?
Well, she didn't say anything. She just came in and had this look on her face and just walked back out of the room.
And
how did you, in the position you were in, how did you even see?
Yes, how did you know she'd walked in?
Because I was laying on my bed, which is right next to my door. And she came in, and I turned around, lifted up, and...
How are you performing oral on yourself?
I, wrap my hands under my legs, and just pretty much fold myself in half.
Put your hands on your hips, let your backbone slip?
Yeah,
nice.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Does that feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You never finish with yourself, do you?
Affirmative.
You do finish with yourself?
Well, yeah.
That's a Big 10-4?
I don't start and not finish.
You start and then finish?
I don't start and not finish.
Yeah, but can you go all the way through the process performing oral on yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You can?
Yeah.
Because it seems to me to be uncomfortable.
Not really.
Like, here's what I'd do.
You just got to get yourself in the right position.
I would get going with my hand and then finish off with my mouth.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I guess you know what you like.
Oh,
yeah.
And,
oh, my God.
did you tell this guy who you picked up at the club that you could do this? He wanted to see it?
No, that's how I got us going, is I just started doing that.
Right.
Got him into it.
It's a good icebreaker. I'm going to try that on a date. Hey, I can't perform oral on myself, but watch me stick my thumb in my ass. All right, so, and he was, all right, so your mom,
And for the past week, my mom has, like, probably not said more than 2 words.
Been a little tension.
Very much.
Shocking.
Right. And where's your dad?
My dad is in his room right now.
I see. So your parents are together.
Oh, well, no, my stepdad.
I see. Do you care for him much?
Yeah, a lot more than my real dad.
Oh, really?
Well, real dad.
Did anything?
My stepdad's been there since I was 2.
Anything bad ever happen to you?
Some stuff.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, some abuse.
Some abuse.
Right. Some sexual.
All right.
Some of just physical. Most of it mental.
All right, Mike. Let's get to, now that I'm over the novelty part of this, let's get to the healing. What do you say?
Okay.
Are you doing okay? You going to school?
Yeah, I'm going to school.
You getting grades?
I'm doing okay.
All right. Well, listen, Mike, you had somebody fiddle with you when you were growing up. Your antenna got a little bit bent. You're veering off the course a little bit here.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just worried about how this is going to affect me and my mom's room.
I know, but why don't you worry about you going out at age 16 to gay clubs till 8 a.m.?
I've been doing it for a long time.
Oh, well, so as long as you've been at it for a while, then that's different.
Well, I mean, it's something I'm comfortable with. It's not something I'm ashamed of.
I'm not saying you should be, well, yes, I am saying you should be horribly ashamed. I'm sorry. No, I know you're used to it. I know you're comfortable with it. But let's put it this way, and I know this never works, but hypothetically, if you were a parent and you had a 16-year-old son or daughter, would you want them out at a club until 8 a.m. the next morning?
School night.
Bringing home strange guys? Wasn't
well,
school.
I wasn't at the club till 8 a.m. I mean, the club closes at 4.
Would you want them
Whatever.
out?
Out until 8 a.m., jackass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I mean, listen, this is not going to be a good life for you. You got screwed with a little. You got to get a little therapy. You got to work your problems out a little bit. Hey, if you're gay, fine. That's fine. But you still can act responsibly. And right now, you're being a little irresponsible.
But I don't see the irresponsibility in that.
Well, the fact that you're a minor and that you're out all night until the sun comes up, and then you're bringing a stranger home, an adult stranger home, and theoretically engaging in sex with them, that's what you call risky behavior. And your mom has a right to be concerned.
Forget risky, unhealthy.
It's not going to be a good life for you, Mike. Let me see. 5 years from now, you're going to be in a goddamn cowboy outfit with your ass hanging out, dancing while people throw dollars at you. It's going to be a bad life. What you want to do is get a little therapy, work out some of the stuff that was done to you, stop acting out quite as much, get your grades up, and go off to college somewhere.
Maybe if your mom had half a brain, she would have taken you to the therapist's office that afternoon.
Yeah. All right. So, Mike, why don't you just tell your mom? Can you level with your mom?
Yeah, me and her have a pretty good relationship.
All right, why don't you tell her, listen, Mom, I know you saw what you saw, and I'm sorry for it, and I got to talk to someone. I need a little help. How about that?
That makes sense.
All right, good. All right. Please. Boy, it's funny. We talked to 2 people tonight. We talked to Mike, and who the hell is that chick we were talking to?
Dominguez Hills.
Yeah. We don't remember anyone's names. You're all numbers to me.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't Shannon. Was it Shannon?
Alicia or something.
The point is I remember she was a Blaxican.
Yeah.
The point is that we talked to 2 people that were very calculated, conservative, and casual about what I would consider as very bizarre behavior for certainly a young person.
Yeah.
16.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not the casual, detached.
Detached.
Yeah.
That's right. And that means something happened.
Well, they don't detach normally from anything.
Nicole, thank you. All right, Drew, what would you do? So if you came in, you saw one of your sons.
Cyanide.
You go with the cyanide?
Oh, yeah.
You don't usually take my advice.
Oh, I'm on to this one.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Wait till after puberty, though.
You know, maybe I need like build a trap door into my house that goes right down to a therapist's office.
That's a better idea. I know we're running late for break, but hold on a second. You got a good idea there, Drew. Drew, you have a hatch built in.
Each room, each bedroom.
Each
kid's room.
Well, for you to go to the therapist or for them?
Oh,
Maybe you're going to need one, too.
No, I need some sort of ejection seat for me to send me.
I see. So what you're saying is you put your kid's entire bed on a hatch.
Right, exactly.
Okay?
It just go drop down. Right.
It's hinged on the front. It's hatched.
Right.
And so just the bottom drops out. The foot of the bed drops out, and they fall straight down.
They slide off.
Into a therapeutic chute.
Exactly.
I see. So you walk in. Your son is blowing himself. He's got some dude he picked up at a club who's pleasuring himself to him pleasuring himself. You hit a quick button. This would be on like one of those medic alert key things you wear around your neck.
Yeah.
It's like a garage door opener. My grandmother has one in case she falls down. You hit that thing. The hatch blows. There's a Jewish guy in his 60s in a bad sport coat with patches, big suede patches on the elbows.
Just waiting.
He's just sitting in a nondescript room somewhere in your basement, smoking a pipe and reading a young book, and you come sliding down and right onto the sofa.
Yep.
Perfect.
Loveline will be right back, so get your problems ready. Now, back to Loveline on KFMA.
Hey, Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew over there. Carmen Electra was in here tonight. I want to thank her. Jimmy Kimmel coming in next week. The great Emmy Award-winning Jimmy Kimmel. Primus. Vanessa Juggy from The Man Show coming in with Primus. They wrote a song about her. And
Bouncy.
Justin Whalen from, would it be Wallen? You go with that, Wallen? Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. I have no idea what this movie is.
It's a movie about Dungeons and Dragons.
I couldn't be less turned off by a title of a movie.
More turned off, you mean?
It's about the game? It's a game?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. They should have called it Parcheesi and Parcheesi. I would have been much more compelled to go see this.
Parcheesi and Canasta.
Parcheesi and Canasta. And Natalie Rattano from VIP is going to be there. All right. Drew was at the VH1 Awards tonight. At the Shrine?
Natalie was there. Saw her there. The usual suspect.
Natalie Rattano?
Yeah.
You were doing interviews for Extra Extra?
Yeah.
With that voice?
Yeah.
How'd that work?
Not very well.
You should give them their money back. Did they pay you?
I don't know.
You stood out front with a camera and a microphone. And here's the thing that's funny about you, Drew. There's no way you knew the names of the people who came up. Well, Someone fed them to you?
I actually told the extra, I said, don't you think it's kind of interesting? It's funny. Do you have a lame guy like me out there who has no idea who these people are? I mean, that's fun. That's interesting.
Right.
Let me go at them and... No.
They wouldn't let you do that.
No.
Yeah. No, huh? Did they... So what'd they do? Feed you the names?
It was like an old reunion. I mean, I just greeted the people.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to, like, Monique from Save Ferris and Mark McGrath and...
Right. Sugar Ray.
Nelly Naitano, and
Natalie Rattano.
All of our usual, our friends. People we see a million times.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. That was good times for you?
Yeah. Pat O'Brien wants to come up here.
I did an interview with TV Guide today.
Yeah.
You know what I was hoping? They did this thing, it wasn't a real interview, it was just a couple of questions. You know, they try to get people to talk to them, and no one will talk to them, so they eventually get to me.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to them, except for it's always funny because I talk to them from my cell phone while I'm working on my house, and there's I'm yelling at Mexican guys, and there's saws going off and stuff in the background, and people never figure out what I'm doing. But, and I always chew on their ear about nothing that they're not interested in. Right. Like I did a good 20 minutes on Publicists today, which they can't stand. But they called me, and they wanted to know what... like 5 major mistakes that talk show hosts make. Like, what are some bad talk show host faux pas and things like that? I guess because I hosted a show or host a show, and because I've been a guest on many a show, and they want to ask me about that. Oh, I'm sure they want to talk to a lot of people before they got to me. But the point is they didn't talk to those people because those people wouldn't talk to them.
Right.
But I thought this is going to be fun because they're going to ask me who I've had a good time with and who I haven't. And I got some definite opinions. Conan O'Brien had a bad time with him. There's a handful of guys. Letterman, hard time. Didn't like him. I like his show, but talk about pain in the ass. The whole process with oh my God, don't look Dave in the eye and don't do this and don't do that. The whole 9 yards. I thought, geez, it's kind of gutsy. They're going to ask it. And I'm gonna get some people pissed off. I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. It's going to be great. Never once. They didn't want to hear it. No. And I thought, yeah, it figures. Bunch of kiss-ass pussies. You know what I mean? I thought this is going to be great. They can find out. Ask people who've been on the shows who they like and who they don't like. Because you go do a show, you'll know in a minute. You'll know. Conan will just let you sit there while the audience turns on you, and he'll just sit there. He'll slide his chair back, and you'll just flap out in the wind. And then there's other guys like Jon Stewart who are great. They'll lean right in and get in there with you.
Even, what's his name? The late guy.
Kilborn?
Kilborn's...
Yeah, Kilborn started off kind of bad. Right. He's kind of good now.
He's very good now.
And I just did PI tonight. It'll be on tomorrow. And, of course, always have a good time on that show. But there's some shows you don't have a good time on.
Do me a favor. Please welcome Adam Carolla. Adam!
Thank you, Dave. That'll be the last time I do the show. Hey. Drew just used the S word, everybody. No, I respect the hell out of Letterman. I think the guy's a pioneer, and I think he's great, but he's nuts, and everyone's scared to say anything. You go on his show, people come at you, the segment producers, they're scared. They talk to you for 3 days before he goes, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Don't touch Dave. Don't look him in the eye. Don't touch him. It's like they scare the crap. And then the last thing they go is, have a good time. Relax. Have a good time. Don't look him in the eye. Don't look him in the eye. Have a good time. It's like they're scared of the guy.
What is the don't look him in the eye stuff about?
They Letterman, you can't go up. If you walk up there and get him in a bear hug or something, he'll freak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they give him they don't give you a whole list of, don't breathe in his direction or anything, but they're extra paranoid about anything you might say or do. What are you going to say? What are you going to do? And you'll hear this phrase 10 times. Dave doesn't like it when fill in the blank. Well, how about me and Jimmy come on and plug them in? Dave doesn't like, Dave won't do. Dave doesn't. To me, it's like, is that a comedian? Dave doesn't? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His whole staff is completely freaked out by him. Completely. All right. Steve?
Yeah.
You're 27.
What's up?
Good.
Hey, F Letterman, but anyway, here's my question.
Yeah.
I have a butt fetish here.
Mm-hmm.
And when I receive fellatio, I really enjoy biting the nearest pillow, if you know what I'm saying. Is this gay or what?
What the hell's he talking about?
He enjoys biting the nearest pillow when he's receiving fellatio.
What does that mean?
I guess what it means is I enjoy a little butt games, if you know what I'm saying.
The fellatio is oral sex.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when I'm getting it, I kind of like for my partner to play around down there a little bit. I enjoy it.
What do you mean playing around? Give you a little finger diddle while they're giving you fellatio?
Oh, yeah.
Finger insert?
Maybe a little bit.
Pass the second knuckle?
No, you know what? I have a rule. It only goes to the first knuckle, and if it goes past the second, then I'm not going there.
Drew, is this the first knuckle, the one that's 5/8 of an inch up from the end of your finger?
Yeah.
That's first, that's 2?
Yeah.
And then what's that, third?
Well, this is the distal interphalangeal joint, the proximal interphalangeal, and the metacarpal phalangeal joint.
Well, no, duh. Steve?
Yeah.
All right, so you only go to the distal?
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Any farther than that, then I feel really weird. But I still feel weird just going to that first knuckle.
Yeah, that's all right. Is this a girl blowing you?
Absolutely.
All right, you're fine then.
Really?
Yeah, a little ass play. That's your thing.
You're gay.
Yeah, you're an ass man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know how you know?
How's that?
Well, people talk about you. They go, that's Steve. He's an ass, man. I always say that. I know it's a horrible joke, but I always say it to my buddy Louise.
Nice.
He's an ass man. Yeah. Never gets tired. Never gets tired of hearing it. Lisa?
Yes?
You're 26?
Yeah, I'm calling to ask you out.
Where are you calling from?
Huntington Beach.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, and if you want, I'll fax you a photo. I model.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of modeling?
Like pin-up cheesecake stuff.
They're in the commercial. Maybe we can get her picture.
Cheesecake?
Yeah, that's what it's called when women pose in lingerie. It's called cheesecake.
Yeah, for like calendars and things?
Mostly for art shows.
Art shows?
Yeah, like I pose for a photographer, and people have bought pictures of me that are hanging in their homes.
Uh-huh. You got the anything going on the internet?
No.
Really?
No.
All right. Anderson says fax it over.
Okay.
You got some pictures?
Yeah, they're black and white.
Not that looks are everything, or anything
Well,
to
I
me.
know,
They're really.
you're talking about Carmen Electra there, so.
No, I'm not interested in looks. It doesn't matter. I like a woman who has a beautiful, beautiful inside, but a really super smoking hot outside.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your fax number?
Yeah, what is our fax? I say I have to start the show in order to figure that out.
310.
What is it?
310-845-845.
854-4455?
854-4455.
Yeah.
Is that right, Anderson?
Yeah, 310-854-4455.
Okay.
Hi, Lisa. I'm going to put you on hold. You fax that. You got a fax? Where are you, at
Yeah,
home?
at my house. I have one at my house.
Ooh. Fax at your house. You're looking good.
Big time.
You living alone?
No, because I'm from an Italian family, so until I get married off, I'm at home.
You're living at home, huh? What do you do for money other than?
I'm a phlebotomist.
You play the flute?
No, phlebotomist. Drew knows what that is.
You use
blood.
Use a Flowbee?
I stick needles in people.
I see. All right, the modeling's not paying enough?
I actually do it for free because I like doing it.
All right, well, wait a minute. Now, anyone can model for free.
Well, the guy makes money off of me.
I see. You should get some of that kicked back into your pocket.
Why?
All right, hold on a second. Hold on, Flowbee.
Okay.
You give us a fax, right? One of those nice cheesecake ones?
Yeah, I'll send you them.
All right, hold on a second. And we'll get a fax from Flowbee Lisa and check her out, and we'll be back after this. Yeah, baby, yeah. Woo! Yeah, we got a show going on. He's Raggle. Woo! I just want to quick check the time. It is 11:40 and 30 seconds, baby. That is 11 minutes. There's without the hour. Straight up the witch hour. Straight up the little lightning round. Ladies and gentlemen, goodbye and night drip. It's time to close, even to burn up some Cosby. See that Drewski on board there, buddy. But hey, buddy, I know you're not feeling well. We get a little fixed paper rub after the show. What do you say? A little rub down? Break up some of that phlegm, huh? Maybe perform a little fellatio on yourself. Break up some of that phlegm. What do you say? I'm going to have on the phone now. We're going to have on the phone. It's talk to Lisa. Lisa is 26 years old. What is that, a minute?
What?
Hey, baby, what's going on? Just run over.
Can you make it through?
Yeah, I saw your picture. Oh, man, we're looking good, baby. Yeah, describe the picture you sent over to me.
What?
Describe the picture you sent over to me.
Okay, one of them is a lingerie shot. It's upside down. Little white bra, garter belt panties. Another one is a black chair with thigh-high patent leather boots. White stockings, and my breasts are pressed against a chair.
Yeah, that's you, baby. I'll say it right now.
And another one is completely nude.
Wait a minute. Anderson put a hole in that one right in the bottom of it. That was black as gold. I can't see that one, man. I'll tell you right now. Please hold on a second, baby. Let's check time. It's 11:49 and 45 seconds. That's 10 minutes and 15 seconds away from the top of the hour, straight up the witch hour. I'm Ace Rock Cold because partner over there, Dr. Drew, nursing a cold tonight and a hangover. And it was hot about the side of Lisa over there. Lisa's very hot model, although she doesn't get paid for it. Still living at home, living in an image. Works a job. She's who operates a Flowbee for a living. Withdrawn blood. I just got with Lisa on the phone. Hold on a second. Hey, Lisa, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got that picture of you nude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I could more success whacking off to a turtle. It's just a blank page. There's nothing on there. Nothing
Sorry.
there. Sorry about that. You got some more to it? Hey, we got to work this back. What do you got on the computer there, baby? You got some on the computer?
No, I'm in the...
No, the computer?
Well, yeah, I have a computer here.
You got some of the fax you're coming over the computer or something?
No, I have a regular fax.
Regular fax. You got another email or something like that? Picture download?
Huh? Was that English?
Well, I'm saying about it. It's right over to check time because it's ring the bell over there. Sorry, drill them and ring the bell. I'll see the camera. It's 11:50, 55. So it's 9 minutes, 5 minutes away from the top of the hour. Jane up the days rock goals. Good detectors. Strike down the middle, lightning round. Hold on a second, Lisa. Let me take a few calls. Hang on. All right, man. It's out of the bones. After the scop of the bones, go to Ken. Ken, 17 years old. Ken, what's the problem?
Girlfriend was giving me a blowjob.
Hold on a second. Let's check timer. That's 11:51. That's 8 minutes and 40 seconds away from the top of the hour. Straight up, and it's Rock Roller. Good one. Drew back down the middle lighting round. I can see an old Hummerooski from the Girlski. Yep.
Yeah, and she's giving me a blowjob.
And a blowski on the Hummerooski with the blue girlfriendy.
She got jizz in her eye.
Little jizzki in the hair.
Yeah, and it's burning her eye.
Give her a little pink ski ice ski. Yeah, what do you say, Drew? What do you flush that out there? What do you do with a little jizz? You've had jizz. You've had gallons of jizz in your eye. Gallons and gallons of jizz in your eye over the years. What do you do with that?
It could be just an irritation. A chemical irritation. But it could also be chlamydia.
Get a little pink eye.
Yeah.
What's the pink eye from, Drew?
Infection. So she should see a
little infection from the erection. Is that what you're saying there?
Infection from
Let's check time real fast. It's 11:52 in 10 seconds. That's 7 minutes and 56 seconds away from the top of the hour. Amazing Rock Goes, a good one. Dr. Respect, having a little lighter on top of the moon. And this burns through some calls. What do you say? Fastest 8.5 minutes of radio. Tanya.
Hello?
19 years old. What's going on, sister?
Pardon me?
You're on the air. What's going on?
Huh?
Tanya, what's going on?
Mike's so hot, baby. What's going on?
I have a tongue phobia.
You got to tell me what a minute.
Like, when I'm making up with my boyfriend, I won't let him use his tongue. And I didn't know how I could get over that.
Anything happening with the tongue or with the tongue or do with the bad tongue or raped, molested?
No history, no trauma.
History with the bad tongue. Anyone give you a good tongue lash when growing up and anything like that?
No trauma growing up?
Yeah, there was.
What happened?
I was sexually abused.
At what age?
I was 8.
You think this has something to do with that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
Was the tongue used in sexual abuse?
No.
No. What kind of sexual abuse?
I was raped.
You were raped? And no one kissed you? No one did anything in a way?
Pardon me?
No one used tongue anywhere on you?
No.
All right, but Drew, when a woman does not want to be kissed with the tongue at age 19, it's got to be sexual abuse. And anytime it's sexual abuse, there's got to be something to do with that. It's got to be rape. It's got to be a little therapy. It's going to take care of that, right?
Yeah.
Let me check the time real fast. It's 11:53 and 35 seconds. That's 6 minutes and 25 seconds away from the top of the hour. Shut up. Goodbye. Dangerous right there. Lightning round. What is it? What happened to Moses? Get a quick call?
No, I think you're on break.
What did you understand? He was raped. What did you do about it there? Raped today yourself? You got to get some therapy.
Yeah, but don't
you got to
worry
worry this out.
Just don't use the tongue. At this point, the tongue is a preference issue. You shouldn't use the tongue.
Well, if it's something you can't do it, you do it. But you got to get a little therapy.
It may be a sign that you need some work.
Yeah, well, anyway, you raped today, you got to get a little therapy, right?
There you go.
That's right. All right, hold on a second now, man. I'm going to talk to Lisa.
No.
Lisa, we use that computer. Get some naked pictures over there. We're going to download, upload, link around the website. DSL line. Hey, come on over. We'll take a little break. We'll be back after this. All right, that is it.
You can take a date with Lisa?
Yes. I want to thank Carmen Electra for coming in here tonight and being a good sport about things. Look forward to Jimmy Kimmel coming in here along with Primus and Natalie Vachano from VIP next week. And until next time, oh, wait a minute. I want to thank the beautiful Lauren for doing a great job on the phones all week, and Sarah for doing a great job on the phones all week, and producer Ann for doing a great job producing the show half the week, and engineer Anderson for potting things up and potting them down, and always being right. So until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. Hey, I can't perform oral on myself, but watch me stick my thumb in my ass.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station.